Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. Today we got the Detroit Tigers at the Chicago White Sox. Of course, the Tigers will be leading off. It'll be Riley Green, Javier Baez, Harold Castro will be at second base, Miguel Cabrera at DH, Torkelson at first, Willie Castro in right field, Candelaria at third. Catching will be Tucker Barnhart, and left field will be at Badu. Right-hander Davis Martin be on the mound for the White Sox. He's 2-4, 3.78 earned run average, 35 strikeouts, 16 walks, 1.18 WHIP. Teams are hitting 232 off him. I hope everybody can hear me all right. Yeah, we'll see what I can do. I'm going to try and keep up with it, Robert. Uh, as I posted, I will try to keep up with the wild card race in the American League going on. Uh, don't get mad if I don't have the score up there right away for you. All right. First pitch, Riley Green is a strike, and I got to fix. I don't know what's going on up here. Did they change this? All right, work on that. Looks like they changed it or something. Been a little bit since I've done the game. So one ball, one strike on Riley Green. Dave Martin pitcher for the White Sox, right-hander against the left-handed batter. Riley Green batting 246 at 671 OPS. That's a ball, two balls, and one strike. So the wild card race is hot and heavy in the American League. Orioles are out, I think, 3.5 games behind Seattle and 4.5 behind Tampa Bay and the Rays. Two balls, two strikes as he fouled it off. Up the middle for a base hit for Riley Green. Right off the bat, runner at first for Detroit. Javi Baez batting second tonight, playing shortstop. They love Javi Baez in Chicago, of course. Batting 240, 14 homers, 58 RBIs. Bat two with 670 OPS, excuse me. Right-hander against right-hander, runner at first, swing and a miss. They love it in Chicago, and Baez swings and misses. Wow, did they change this or something or what? I guess they changed the. I guess they changed this. It looks a lot different anyway. So I guess they changed the gameplay on me. No balls, two strikes on Baez. Runner at first. Outside, ball 1-2. Wow. Wow. Ground ball gets him at second. Baez safe at first. One out. So Toronto and Tampa Bay are scoreless in the top of the fourth. Houston and Baltimore in the top of the first. It is starting. There's 2 outs for Houston. That's the free game of the day. If you're not subscribed, you can go to their app and watch it for free. Seattle and Kansas City are in the top of the first. 1 out. Runner at second for Seattle. Harold Castro comes to the plate. 262, 6 homers, 41 RBIs, 659 OPS. Fly ball deep and gone. 2-run homer for Harold Castro. 2-0 Detroit. Woo! Deep in the right field. Man. Take another look at that. It is gone, gone, and gone. I don't know what's going on anymore. Free. Everything's free today. 4 homers, 39 RBIs for Cabrera. See if he comes back to play next year or not. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on Cabrera. Fouls it off. 3 balls, 1 strike, or 2 strikes. Runner 1 out. Runner at first. Harold Castro hit his 7th home run. A 2-run homer give the Tigers a 2-0 lead. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Cabrera. And I guess we got to go with the crazy background they got now. 2 Bush. He flies out to center field. Spencer Torkelson, 209, 6 homers, 25 RBI, 614 OPS. Hitting a little bit better since he's called back up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 1 out, runner. I'm sorry, 2 outs, runner at first. 2 runs in already for Detroit in the top of the first. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Tigers get 2 on a 2-run homer by Harold Castro. All right, let's take a look at the scores. Is leading Philadelphia 6-3 in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the fourth, wild card implication. Toronto is at Tampa Bay. They are scoreless. Top of the fifth, Miami 3, Washington 1. Top of the fourth, Pittsburgh 1, Chicago Cubs nothing. Bottom of the second, Cincinnati 1, Milwaukee nothing. Bottom of the first, Baltimore and Houston are scoreless. Baltimore has 2 outs, runners at the corners. Bottom of the first, Cleveland is at Texas. They are scoreless. Top of the first, Seattle is at Kansas City. They are scoreless. Seattle has runners at first and second with 2 outs. And bottom of the first, Angels and Twins are scoreless. So the White Sox have Andreas, Moncada, Abreu, Jimenez, Sheets, Pollock, Grandal, Payton, and Harrison against Drew Hutchison pitching for Detroit. Hutchison, a right-handed pitcher, 209, 4.59 earned run average, 62 strikeouts, 38 walks, 1.47 whip, 272 opponent batting average. Elvis Andrus will lead it off, shortstop, batting 257, 719 OPS, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Ball a little low, I guess. 1-1. Sorry, guys, I'm just a little out of zinc. Andrews, 14 homers, 52 RBIs. Lines right at Baez at shortstop. 1 out. Well, we got an update on the Seattle game. Top of the first, Seattle leads 1-0 now with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Sorry about that, Robert. All right. Yohan Moncada, the third baseman, comes up, batting left-handed. 213 average, 627 OPS. Outside ball, 1-1. That's why I'm so damn hot. Ball low, ball 2 balls, 1 strike. Way outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Tigers, of course, are in last place in the Central. I think they're 3.5 behind Kansas City. He walks them. Jose Abreu comes to the plate, first baseman, of course. Batting 307 with an 826 OPS. Abreu, right-hander against right-hander. Hutchinson comes to the set. Third ball low. 1 ball, no strikes. "15 homers, 73 RBIs for Abreu. 149 games. 344 career against Detroit. Eye for ball. I think he becomes a free agent at the end of the year. If Chicago doesn't get him signed, I guess. Swing deep into left field. Baddoo is there. 2 outs. Runner gets back to first. Eloy Jimenez comes to the plate. DH in tonight. 309 batting average, 884 OPS. Fourteen homers, 51 RBIs for Jimenez. And he has a weird batting stance. His front leg, his left leg is facing back at the catcher. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike one. He leans back on his right leg. Got an unorthodox batting stance, that's for sure. Yeah. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. Candelaria over to second. And that'll end the inning. All right, let's take a look at the wild card scores here. Toronto is at Tampa Bay. They are scoreless in the top of the fifth inning. Houston is at Baltimore. They are scoreless in the top of the second inning. Houston has a runner at first with 1 out. And Seattle is at Kansas City in the bottom of the first. Seattle leads 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on for Kansas City. All right, coming up for the Tigers in the top of the second, it'll be Willie Castro, Amir Candelaria, Tucker Barnhart. Pitching for Chicago, Davis Martin. Here's the first pitch to Castro. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's the 0-1 pitch. Drives it into right field for a base hit. Another leadoff hit for the Tigers. Riley Green started the game with the leadoff hit. Third hit of the game already for Detroit. Candelaria 207, 13 homers, 46 RBIs with a 621 OPS. Batting left-handed, of course, against the right-handed pitcher. On deck is Tucker Barnhart. High for ball. 1-0. Fouls it off. Well, that was right down the middle. 1-1 strike. Well, we got an update on the score. Bottom of the first, Kansas City has scored 2 runs. They lead Seattle 2-1 in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. So throws it over the first. Willie Castro's been running a lot lately, so. Castro takes off. Candelaria fouls the pitch back. 2-2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out for Detroit. We're in the top of the second. Detroit leading 2-0 on a 2-run homer by Harold Castro in the first inning. Pitcher sets. Inside for a ball, and runner goes and safe at second. Got a good jump. Looked over at first like it was a hit and run play, or looked back at home plate, excuse me. All right, so runner at second. Nobody out. 3-2 count on Candelaria, and he swings, fouls it off. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Stays 3-2. So after 1 inning, Kansas City's leading Seattle 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 1 out. Tucker Barnhart to come to the plate. He's batting .214 with the .537 OPS. Runner at second, one out, top of the second for Detroit. Barnhart at the plate, batting left-handed. Fouls it off. .214 with the homer, 14 RBIs for Barnhart. 88 games. He's had a struggle at the plate this year. I don't know if it's supposed to rain over there or not, but it looks awful. Awful looking in the sky from the camera out there. No balls, one strike, one out, runner at second. Takes the ball, 1-1. And Chicago's fallen 8 games behind Cleveland. I thought they were going to catch up to them, but we're 3.5 behind Kansas City. Still got a slight chance to get out of last place, but pops it up. Brayu's there. 2 outs. Boy, we got a runner at second. 2 outs now. Akil Baddoo will come to the plate. Baddoo's batting 190 with the 535 OPS. It's like rainy skies there in Chicago. Baddoo 190 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs. He hit that 2-run homer yesterday, I believe. Takes the ball low. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the second. Detroit leads 2-0. Runner at second, 2 outs. Akil Baddoo at the plate. Davis Martin pitching for Chicago White Sox. And my congratulations to Albert Pujols for his 700th home run yesterday. Did it against the Dodgers, but that's all right. We'll deal with it. There's a 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Pops it foul again. Stays 2-2. Inside, ball three. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Purdue gets on, Riley Green is on deck. "39 pitches for Martin already for Chicago. Inside, he walks him. So Tigers will have runners at first and second with 2 outs for Riley Green. Let off the game with a base hit. There's the pitch. He fouls it back. Five homers and 36 RBIs for Riley Green. High for a ball. 1-1. Lefty against righty. Go Tigers. Go Orioles. What the Orioles doing? Nothing. Scoreless. Seattle's losing to Kansas City 2-1 at the top of the second. There's a strike. And Toronto and Tampa Bay are scoreless in the fifth inning. Not a whole lot of runs being scored with the wild card teams. Inside, almost hits him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Top of the second for Detroit. Riley Green at the plate. Fouls it off. That went off his ankle, I think. Oh. Is that off his right foot? Yeah. His foot. Nah. Up top of it, looks like. 45 pitches for Martin here in the top of the second already. So 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball three, 3-2. There's the pitch. Fly ball into left center field. Left fielder has it. That'll end the inning. Tigers still lead 2-0. All right, I don't know if you noticed it, but we got an update on the Seattle Kansas City game. It is now tied up two runs apiece in the top of the second, and Seattle still has a runner at first with two outs. Check on the other ones in the top of the sixth. Toronto and Tampa Bay are scoreless. In the bottom of the sixth, Miami is beating Washington 4-1. Bottom of the fifth, Pittsburgh 1, Cubs nothing. Top of the fourth, Milwaukee 2, Cincinnati 1. Top of the third, Houston and Baltimore are scoreless. Top of the third, Cleveland and Texas are scoreless. Top of the second, Seattle, as I said, Seattle and Kansas City are tied 2-2. Bottom of the second, Minnesota is beating Los Angeles Angels 3-0. Oh. All other games are later on tonight. San Diego, Colorado is in warm-ups. The rest of them are after 8 o'clock tonight. So we'll keep an eye on the wild card race here in the American League. As I said, Seattle and Kansas City tied 2-2. Houston and Baltimore tied nothing nothing. Top of the third and top of the sixth. Toronto and Tampa Bay are scoreless. And coming up against Hutchinson is Gavin Sheets. He takes the first pitch to the strike. On deck is AJ Pollock, and in the hole is Grandal. Fly ball in the right center field. It's deep, but it's going to be caught by Green in the right center field. AJ Pollock comes to the plate. He's batting 242 with a 680 OPS. So first pitch for a strike to Pollock. Pollock, center fielder for Chicago. Inside for a ball, 1-1. Tigers lead 2-0. We're in the bottom of the second. One out for Chicago. 1-1 count on Pollock. My phone keeps listening to me talk, I guess. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Low for a ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Drew Hutchison on the mound for Detroit. Let's see him have one good game here. Line drive in the right center field for a base hit. First hit of the game for Chicago. So White Sox have a runner at first. One out. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate, the catcher. Batting 208, 590 OPS. Batting left-handed. Fly ball in the right center field. Riley Green is going to be there. 2 outs. Mark Payton will be the next batter. Payton, the left fielder. Triple A batted 293, 25 homers, 95 RBIs. He was just called up to Chicago. High for a ball, 1-0. Peyton playing left field tonight. It's only his second game playing for the White Sox. Had a heck of a AAA year. Throw over to first. A 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Yep, he swung at it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second. Detroit leads 2-0. 2-1 count on Mark Payton for the White Sox. On the mound for Detroit is Drew Hutchison. Righty against lefty. Pollock gets back to first. Well, we got an update in the wild card. Neither Kansas City now leads Seattle in the bottom of the second, 3-2, and in the top of the third, Houston is leading Baltimore 2-0. So 3-1 pitch, fouls it off. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first, way high, walks him. White Sox have 2 runners aboard, first and second with 2 outs now. Josh Harrison comes to the plate, second baseman. Batting 251 with the 680 OPS. That's the second walk for Hutchinson. .251, 6 homers, 24 RBIs for Harrison. Righty against righty. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Baez over to second. And he got him. That ends the inning. Tigers still lead 2-0. And we'll be back. All right, we'll take a look at the scores here. Top of the sixth, Toronto and Tampa Bay in the fight for a wild card. They are scoreless. Top of the sixth, Toronto has runners at second and third and two outs. Top of the seventh, Miami leads Washington 4-1. Bottom of the fifth, Pittsburgh leads the Cubs 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, Milwaukee 4, Cincinnati 1. Bottom of the third, Houston is beating Baltimore 2-0. That is the free game of the day. If you don't have a subscription, you can go watch it on the app. Top of the fourth, Texas leads Cleveland 1-0. Top of the third, Kansas City is beating Seattle 3-2. Top of the third, Minnesota 3, Los Angeles Angels. Yeah, it's all tied up 3-3. I'm having one of those days. So you're up to date on those. So leading off would be Javi Baez against Davis Martin. Baez 0 for 1 with a run scored. Flaps it up out behind second. Harrison catches it, 1 out. Harold Castro comes to plate. Hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. Give the Tigers this 2-0 lead they have. Castro batting left-handed. That's his career high 7th home run in the season. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I tell you, him and Harold Castro and Willie Castro are not related, but they done some help for the Tigers this year. They've done a yeoman job, I'll tell you that. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Or excuse me, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on for Detroit. We're in the top of the third, 2-0 Detroit. On deck is Miguel Cabrera. Low inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right to second. Harrison takes care of it. He takes care of the first 2 batters. 2 outs for Detroit. Miguel Cabrera comes to the plate. Cabrera 0 for 1 tonight. 256 batting average, 621 OPS. The big question is he coming back next year or not? He says he is now. So takes the ball outside. He's one of the best hitters in the league. Just struggling ever since the injuries took care of his legs. So he's got 4 homers, 39 RBIs in the year. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Spencer Torkelson. Should Cabrera keep it going? Grounds a foul. One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. I think that's going to be the big question all year, even though right now he's saying he's coming back. That's always going to be the big question. Will he come back? Will he not come back? I think hard to say, but ground ball to short over to first. Throws him out. That'll end the inning. All right. So going into the bottom of the third against Drew Hutchison, coming up for the White Sox will be Elvis Andrus, the shortstop, Mancada, and then Jose Abreu. Albert Pujols hit 699 and 700 last night. My good friend KE Sports Talk, they did it against his Dodgers. I think they beat the Dodgers last night 11-0. Dodgers will come back though. Drew Hutchison on the mound. The first pitch is a strike. Elvis Andrus leads it off for the White Sox. Lined out in the first. Batting 257 on the year. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. Only the fourth player to hit 700 home runs. Low for a ball. Hey, thanks, Bam. I appreciate you stopping in, or Mercy, whichever one you are. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Two balls, two strikes now on Elvis Andrus. Thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate it. Fouls it off. Two balls, two strikes still. Ground ball to short. Baez gets it. Throw to first, and he got him. One out. Kind of hit on the handle. I broke his bat, and it slow grounded to short. Slow. Then one out for Chicago. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard what they did with the ball yet. That's cool, Bam. Yeah, I haven't heard who caught the ball, if they gave it back, or what the deal is on that. So Makata comes to the plate, third baseman, batting left-handed, takes the first pitch for a strike. He walked his first time up. Went out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third, 2-0 Detroit. Follows it off. One ball, excuse me. No balls, two strikes. I'm sure they had somebody go out there and get the ball back and pay the guy or whatever the guy person wanted for the ball and everything like that. Sure he made some money. I know takes low for a ball, 1-2. Zeke went to the Yankees game trying to catch home run number 60, I think, from Aaron Judge. He was in left field too, so I don't know if he caught it over there. Strike three, strikes him out. Hello, Ira. Thank you for stopping in. So 2 outs now, nobody on. Drew Hutchison on the mound for Detroit. Jose Abreu comes to play for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1 today. Takes a strike. Hello, Ira from Check Out the Rileys. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Well, Hutchison's looking pretty good tonight. All the time. Low for a ball, 1-2. Give an update on the wild card chase. Toronto's at Tampa Bay. They are scoreless in the bottom of the sixth. Houston is at Baltimore. Yeah, Houston is winning 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth. And bottom of the third, Kansas City is beating Seattle 3-2. Fouls it off. One ball, two strikes, though. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the big thumbs up for me. There's the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-2. Fly ball in the center field. Riley Green is there. That'll end the inning, and we stay 2-0 Detroit. Sorry, guys, I forgot my mute mic was muted this whole time. How about that? Inside for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the fourth. Detroit leads 2-0. So updates on the wild card games. Kansas City's leading Seattle now 4-2 in the bottom of the third. In the bottom of the fourth, Orioles are leading the Houston Astros 3-2. They have a runner at second, 1 out. Toronto and Tampa Bay are still scoreless in the bottom of the sixth. Willie Cashel fouls it off. On deck, Candelaria. So the Orioles have come back, taking the lead from the Astros 3-2 with 1 out. Runner at second in the bottom of the fourth. That's what they got to do. Baltimore's got to win, 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 win. And they need Seattle to lose, and Seattle right now is losing 4-2 to Kansas City in the bottom of the third. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball in the center field. Out number 2. I should be unmuted now, right, Ira? Maybe people like me better when I'm muted. All right. Coming up, it's Candelaria. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Batting 206 on the year. Lines it into left field. Base hit. He's heading for second. Here comes the throw, and it gets past the shortstop. Oh, man. Candelaria ends up at second base with 2 outs. Kind of a soft blooper over there, and left fielder wasn't in a major rush, but the ball gets past the shortstop at second, and Candelaria ends up safe at second. Sometimes things happen. That's what it's all about. Tucker Barnhart comes to the plate. He swings at the first pitch in the right center field. Sheets has got it. And that'll end the inning. A little excitement there. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Detroit leads 2-0. All right. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Detroit. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Tigers. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the White Sox. Drew Hutchinson on the mound for the Tigers. Leading off is Eloy Jimenez, the DH. He's 0 for 1 today. Batting 308. Hutchinson's looking really good today. Almost like he's pitching against the Orioles. I'm just joking, Robert. Just joking. First pitch is a ball. Check the scores here in a minute. Another pitch for ball, 2-0. Toronto and Tampa Bay are scoreless in the seventh. Bottom of the fourth, Baltimore now leads Houston 5-2. And in the top of the fourth, Kansas City is beating Seattle 4-2. And that's what the Orioles need. Seattle to lose and Baltimore to win. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Deep home run for Eloy Jimenez. And it's a 2-1 ball game. So now it's 2-1 Detroit. They cut the lead. So coming up now is Gavin Sheets. He takes it deep to right field, and we are tied 2-2 on back-to-back pitches. Man, oh man. Wow. All of a sudden, it's a 2-2 ball game. I think the real Drew Hutchison just stood up. So it's 2-2, back-to-back pitches from Jimenez and Sheets. Look at the wild card scores right now. Toronto, Tampa Bay are scoreless in the seventh. Baltimore is beating Houston 5-2 in the bottom of the fourth, and Kansas City leads Seattle 4-2 in the top of the fourth. AJ Pollock comes to the plate. He's singled his first time up, batting 244 on the year, and there's a high pitch for a ball. Yeah, I already had that up there, Robert. I got you. 421 feet. Wow. For Jimenez. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, Pokey Nation, what's going on, brother? One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Lines it in the left field for, looks like it's going to be a double. Badu gets over to it in the corner, and you'll end up with second base. Runner at second. Still nobody out for Chicago. And it looks like Hutchinson has gone back to his old form, I guess. Man, he was pitching such a good game, too. I think this kid's going to end up being out of the bullpen. He usually goes 2 to 3 innings, and he's done. I think it's going to be a middle reliever or something like that. All right. Grandal will come up, catcher, as the pitching coach comes out to talk to Hutchinson. Grandal's 0 for 1 today with the 207 batting average. Taking time off from streaming a little bit. Everybody's got to do it, believe me. You notice I haven't streamed in a while. All right, Grandal comes to the plate. Nobody out. Runner at second. 2 runs in on back-to-back pitchings. Home runs. Strike one. Yeah, what happened? You okay? Or you say something bad? No balls, 1 strike for Chicago. In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Update on the score. Top of the 4th. Kansas City 4, Seattle 3. Seattle's got 2 outs, runners at the corners. Your heart? What do you mean by that? 2 balls, 1 strike now on Grandal. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, stay safe, man. Don't overdo things. Pops it up. Foul ball. Yep, just gotta learn to relax. Even doing YouTube, you gotta learn to relax. If we were professionals, we'd be getting paid a lot of money. We're not professionals, so just relax and enjoy what you're doing. Got an update on the score. Top of the 7th. Toronto 3, Tampa Bay nothing. And Toronto has 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Runner moves over to third. 1 out. Hey, you just gotta learn to relax, buddy. Don't don't get paid nothing for doing it. Just enjoy what you're doing out here and stuff. So the White Sox have 1 out, runner at third now. Mark Payton comes to the plate. Only his 2nd game in the major leagues. He's 30 years old. He had a hell of a AAA season this year. He walked his first time up. Takes a strike. You know how many YouTubers get stressed and die? A lot. They try so hard. Pops it foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, yeah, you gotta take some time off and relax, then, brother. No ball, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 1 out for Chicago. Ground ball to second. They're coming home with it, and they got him. They got Pollock. Wow, nice play. 2 outs. Runner be at first now. Josh Harrison will be coming up for Chicago. Pollock didn't even look. He should have just looked over there. He didn't have much of a lead being over there on third. He made a major mistake there. That was a big running blunder for him. So the White Sox now have 2 outs, runner at first. Josh Harrison at the plate, righty against righty. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Detroit 2, Chicago 2. Michigan Wolverines won today. They beat Maryland. Here's the pitch. Whoa, did he hit him? Got him on the shoulder. It looked like left shoulder. Bases will be loaded. Ah. Trying to throw that curveball and it didn't break. So Elvis Andrews comes to the plate. The leadoff batter, he's 0 for 2. 256 batting average. Runners are at first and second. I apologize. Not bases loaded. Oh, there we go. There you go. You got 7 hours. Keep that. That'll give you some watch hours there. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. It's a 2-2 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Yeah, keep those 7 hours on there, man. Get some views for it. Get some watch hours out of it. Low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And if you go watch King's channel, congratulate him. He is monetized now. So congratulations to KE Sports Talk King. Congratulations on being monetized, brother. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs, runners at first and second, bottom of the fourth. 2-2 ball game. It's a 1-2 count on Elvis Andrus for the White Sox. Drew Hutchison on the mound for Detroit. Ground ball to third. Candelario over to second. And that'll end the inning. They scored 2 on back-to-back home runs. And we'll be back. All right. So let's take a look at the wild card chase going on here. Toronto is leading Tampa Bay 3-0 in the bottom of the seventh. Top of the fifth, the Baltimore Orioles 5, Houston Astros 2. Bases are loaded with one out in the top of the fifth, though, for Houston. And in the bottom of the fourth, Kansas City is beating Cincinnati 4-3. Kansas City has two outs with the runner at second in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, he does. Well, he's doing basketball right now. That's why Pokey Nation. He'll be going back to Dodger ball here shortly. I think once the playoffs start. All right. Akil Baddoo will lead it off against Davis Martin. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Baddoo walked his first time up. He's batting 190 on the year. Yeah, like at 3 a.m. he does. I usually catch him when I get done driving. Fouls it back. Although I talked to him last night and then I didn't make it back to the stream. It was about 2 in the morning when I talked to him. But no balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch to Baddoo. Fouls it off. We're 2-2 in the top of the fifth. On deck is Riley Green, and then in the hole is Javi Baez. There you go. Nope, they said he went around. Strikes him out. One out. Riley Green comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Batting 247 on the year. Take a look at a couple regular scores. Pittsburgh's beating the Cubs 6-0 in the eighth. Top of the seventh, Milwaukee's beating Cincinnati 6-1. Bottom of the sixth is 1-1 Cleveland and Texas. And the first pitch to Riley Green is a ball. Uh, Top of the fifth, Minnesota's beating the Angels 4-3. Top of the second, Colorado's beating San Diego 1-0. Lines it in the right field for a base hit. One out, runner at first for Detroit. Fifth hit of the game for Detroit. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Detroit. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Sox as they hit back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the fourth inning to tie this up. Javier Baez comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the run scored. Bat 239 on the year. And White Sox fans just love him to death. Swing and a miss. Fly ball in the right field. It's going deep off the wall. Baez heads for second, and they throw him out. Green made it to third. Baez is thrown out at second. So 2 outs, runners at third. Nice throw by right fielder Sheets to cut off man to second and just got him. So Tigers have a runner at third with 2 outs. Now Harold Castro hit the 2-run homer for Detroit. Is up. Takes a first pitch for a strike. Castro 1 for 2. Batting .263 on the year. Hey, thanks, Faye. Change your name every day. I think all you Filipinos do. I can't keep up with any of it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at third for Detroit. Fly ball in the left field. Drop in. That'll score a run. Tigers lead 3-2. Castro will end up with a single. Yes, he does. That is his third RBI of the night. Tigers lead at 3-2. Oh. Robert's in and out. He's working, but while he's listening and stuff. So 3-2 Detroit. We're in the top of the fifth. Two outs, nobody on. Miguel Cabrera comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight, hitting .255 on the year. Takes a ball. There's a ball, 2-1. Score update on the wild card chase. Houston is leading Baltimore now 6-5 in the top of the fifth, and they have a runner at second with 2 outs. Kansas City's leading Seattle now 5-3 in the top of the fifth. Toronto, Tampa Bay. Toronto still leads 3-0 in the bottom of the seventh. Cabrera hits it in the left center field. Pollock has it, and that'll end it. Tigers scored a run. Yeah, that's a huge Tiger. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth. Tigers leading 3-2. Drew Hutchinson. Let's see if he comes out for the fifth inning. I think he will. Coming up for Chicago will be Moncada, Jose Abreu, and Eloy Jimenez. Take a look at the scores. Bottom of the seventh, 3-0 Toronto over Tampa Bay. Bottom of the eighth, Pittsburgh 6-0 over the Cubs. Top of the seventh, Milwaukee 8, Cincinnati 1. Top of the fifth, Houston 6, Baltimore 5. Bottom of the sixth, Cleveland and Texas are tied 1-1. Top of the fifth, Kansas City 5, Seattle 3. Bottom of the fifth, 4-3 Minnesota over the Angels. And 1-0 Colorado over San Diego in the bottom of the second. There's the first pitch is a strike to Makata. Makata's 0 for 1 with a walk. Bat 212 on the year. Low for a ball, 1 strike. Drew Hutchison, he's got 68. He's up to 68 pitches thrown. We're in the bottom of the fifth. In the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike. There's the pitch. Fly ball into center field. Riley Green is under it. 1 out. Jose Abreu comes to the plate. Abreu's 0 for 2 today with a 306 batting average. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Detroit. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the White Sox. Outside for a ball. I think Abreu's going to be a free agent this year. 15 homers, 73 RBIs. He's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball in the right field. It's going deep. And yep. Willie Castro has it. So Eloy Jimenez will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 as he's hit a solo homer his last time up. Takes a strike for the first pitch. Outside, ball 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-2 Detroit. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Eloy Jimenez at the plate for Chicago. Drew Hutchison on the mound for Detroit. Low for a ball. 2-1. Ground ball to short. Baez has it. Throws him out. 1-2-3 for Hutchison. All right, we're going to go to the top of the sixth. 3-2 Detroit. Davis Martin still on the mound for the White Sox. Coming up for Detroit, Torkelson, Willie Castro, and Candelaria. Take a look at the score real quick. Toronto still leads Tampa Bay 3-0 in the top of the eighth. Baltimore has tied the game up 6-6 in the bottom of the fifth, and they have nobody out. Runner at first. Top of the fifth, Kansas City is beating Seattle 5-3. Torkelson's 0 for 2 today with the strikeout, batting 208 on the year. Takes a strike on the inside corner. In the dirt, ball 1-1. One ball, one strike, nobody out. We're in the top of the sixth. 3-2 Detroit. Pops it up out in shallow right center. And Pollock has it. One out. Willie Castro comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Single, stolen base. Takes a strike. I'm going to be real interesting to see next year when they come out with the pitch clock, I call it. See how much that does really speed up the game. They say in the minors it speeded it up an hour. So we'll see. There's a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes on Willie Castro. Alex Lang is thrown in the bullpen for Detroit. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. 2 outs. I mean, Candelaria comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Batting 208 on the year. So 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the sixth now. Candelaria grounds to first base, throws it over to the pitcher, and that'll end the inning. Stays 2-0 or 3-2 Detroit. All right. Again, congratulations to Albert Pujols last night, 699 and 700th home run. Did it against the Dodgers, but Dodgers will shake it off and come back tonight. Take a look at some scores. Toronto 3-0 over Tampa Bay in the bottom of the eighth. Pirates are beating the Cubs 6-0 top of the ninth. Bottom of the seventh is 9-1 Milwaukee. Houston and Baltimore are tied 6-6. Bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the seventh, 2-1 Cleveland over Texas. Bottom of the fifth. Kansas City's beating Seattle 5-3. So Joe Jimenez is going on the 15-day IL. Man, he's been pitching well too. So they recalled Angel DeJesus, Detroit did, to replace Jimenez. That's too bad. Man, he was starting to pitch pretty good. So Alex Lane comes into the game. Gavin Sheets will lead it off. Left-handed batter takes a strike. Sheets is 1 for 2 with the run and an RBI. Of course, he hit that second home run that tied the game up. Swing and a miss, 0-2. On deck is A.J. Pollock and then Grandal. Alex Lang, a right-handed pitcher for Detroit. Ball low for a ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Detroit. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the White Sox. Outside, 2-2. Fouls it off. Sheets, fly ball in the center. Riley Green's under it. 1 out. So coming up, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 2 today, batting .246 on the year. Got a single and a double. Hey, King. Welcome in, brother. Mr. Monetized, brother, now. There's the ball low. Ground ball to second. 2 outs. Yasmani Grandal, the catcher, will be coming up. He's 0 for 2 today. Batting .207 on the year. KAE Sports Talk is in the house. Fly ball in the right field. It's deep. It's deep. And it's caught just in foul territory. There we go. Nice, easy inning. All right. Where am I? Lost my track of my thought. AJ Pollock is the one we gave up for Crabman. Oh boy. Now Crabman's no longer the closer. Who do you think's going to win the closer job, King? Is it going to be a committee, or you think they'll just pick one guy? We're going to go to the top of the seventh. Detroit leads 3-2. Coming up for Detroit, Tucker Barnhart, Akil Badu, and Riley Green. I sent you a link if you got time to come up at all, King. I know you probably just woke up and want to wake yourself up a little bit. Jake Dykeman is coming in for Chicago. So the wild card chase out. Toronto leads Tampa Bay 3-0 in the bottom of the eighth. Top of the sixth, Houston and Baltimore are tied 6-6. And in the top of the sixth, Kansas City and Seattle are tied now 5-5. So Baltimore needs Seattle to lose, and they need to win. So left-handed pitcher comes in. Tucker Barnhart takes a base hit in the right field. Yeah. Thanks to Robert's Orioles. So Erie has taken game one of Eastern League Championship Series over Somerset 6-5. The best of three. That was the first game. Akil Badu comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 to walk and a strikeout. 189 on the year. So we got a runner at first, nobody out. What do you think? Lefty against lefty. Maybe bunt him over? There he goes. He squares around. Foul tipped it. Strike one. Oh, right into his glove. Oh, he didn't even touch that ball. It's a strike. But yeah, he didn't touch it with the bat. So squares around again, bunts it down the first base line. And they did not get him at first. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Had Badu out through, beat the throw to the bag. Yes. Take a look at the replay. He's safe. Yeah, he's safe. Yep. His foot is on the bag before he even caught the ball, that's for sure. First and second, nobody out. Riley Green comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a run. Batting 249. You have Riley Green bunt. Or is he free to swing? I mean, he's got 2 hits tonight. I say you let him swing. Got a runner in scoring position. See what they're going to do here. Nobody out. First and second, top of the seventh, 3-2 Detroit. Takes a strike. Evan Phillips. He's been doing well. All right. Didn't look like he was bunting on that first one. Let's see what happens here. No for a ball, 1-1. We got a score update. The wild card chase, bottom of the eighth. Toronto 3, Tampa Bay has scored a run. It's 3-1. Houston, Baltimore still tied 6-6 in the top of the sixth. And in the top of the sixth, Seattle has tied it back up 5-5 with Kansas City. Yes, American League wild card chase. So 1-1 pitch. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Top of the seventh. Riley Green at the plate against left-hander Jake Diekman. Way inside. 2-1. Ground ball. Base hit up the middle. That'll score one. Tucker Barnhart will score. Runners will be at first and second. 4-2 Detroit. Tenth hit of the game for the Tigers. Four to two Detroit. We're in the top of the seventh. Javi Baez comes to the plate. Chicago all loves Javi Baez. He's 1 for 3 with the run. Inside for a ball. Nobody out. Inside 2-0. In the bullpen is Will Vest for Detroit. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jose Ruiz is in the bullpen for the White Sox. Ruiz? Yeah. Well, you guys need to stay fired up. 6-6. You guys got to keep scoring some runs. There's the pitch. Pops deep into right center field, and it's gone. 3-run homer for Javier Baez. Ooh, doggy, 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 doggy. Yes, sir. 3-run homer. 7-2 Detroit. Nobody out here in the top of the seventh. Tigers have put 4 runs on the board, needed 7-2. Harold Castro, who started all this with the 2-run homer back in the first, is at the plate, swinging a miss, or fouls it off. He's 2 for 3 today with 3 RBIs and a run scored. Ball 1-1. I think Hinch told him, close your eyes. Think you're playing Baltimore. There's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball on the left. Oh, base hit. Base hit to left field. 5 straight hits for the Tigers to start the 7th inning off. 12th hit of the game for Detroit. Come on, Robert, go out there and pump them guys up with some more coffee in Baltimore there, man. You guys need to score some more runs. And Diekman is done. Didn't even get an out. White Sox go to the bullpen. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're in the top of the 7th. There's nobody out. Tigers are at the plate. They've already scored 4 runs. 3-run homer by Javi Baez just happened. And so we're in a pitching change as the White Sox are bringing in Jose Rios. Take a look. Top of the ninth, Toronto 3-1 over Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 6th, Baltimore and the Astros are tied 6-6, but Baltimore has nobody out. Runners at first and second. Top of the 6th, Seattle and Kansas City are tied 5-5. Seattle has the bases loaded with 1 out. Milwaukee's beating Cincinnati 9-2 in the bottom of the 8th. And Candelario will lead it off against Rios as he fouls off the first pitch. This guy's got a 4.61 earned run average, 64 strikeouts, 31 walks, 1.45 whip, and a 237 opponent's batting average. Cleveland's beating Texas 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 7th, Minnesota's beating the Angels 7-3. Top of the 4th, San Diego's beating Colorado 2-1. And bottom of the 4th, San Francisco and Arizona are tied 1-1. Cabrera's 0 for 3 today, batting .255 on the year. Fouls it off, 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Fly ball in the right field, that's deep and caught just at the warning track. That's the first out of the inning. Spencer Torkelson will come to the plate. Tork's 0 for 3 today, batting .207. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Detroit. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Sox. Fly ball in the right field. And that's 2 away. As Willie Castro will come to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. Batting 237 on the year. Low for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. We're in the top of the seventh. Detroit leads 7-2. They already have 4 runs in this inning. Jose Reyes is on the plate for the White Sox. Willie Castro at the plate. I'm sorry. Jose Reyes is on the mound for the White Sox. Willie Castro's at the plate for Detroit. Low ball 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Excuse me. There's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. So if you have the MLB app but you don't have the subscription, the free game of the day today is Houston at Baltimore. And they're tied 6-6 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fouls it away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Willie Castro. Fouls it off. Strike 3, strikes him out, and that ends the inning. Tigers scored 4. And going in the bottom half of the 7th, it's 7-2 Detroit. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the seventh. Coming in for Detroit pitching is be Will Vest. Coming up for the White Sox would be Mark Payton, Josh Harrison, and Elvis Andrus. Take a look at the wild card chase. Toronto still leads Tampa Bay 3-1 in the bottom of the ninth. There's 2 outs. So it looks like Toronto is going to win that game. In the bottom of the sixth, Baltimore has taken a 7-6 lead over Houston with 1 out, runners at first and second. And in the bottom of the sixth, Seattle and Kansas City are still tied 5-5. So Baltimore's doing their best to win that game. So Mark Payton will lead it off. Left-handed batter against right-handed pitcher Will Vest. Takes a ball, 1-0. Fouls it off, 1-1. Michigan Wolverines, big winners today in college football, beating Maryland. I think it was 34-27. Will Vest has a 3.70 earned run average, 59 strikeouts, 20 walks, 1.23 whip, in 58 innings. No for a ball, 2-1. King, if you're there, did you notice the background? They changed the game day thing a little bit. Looks weird to me. It's like almost a 3D, but they say it's 2D. Two balls and 2 strikes now to Mark Payton. Line's a foul. All right, 1 out. Josh Harrison comes to the plate. Harrison's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss. No, he did not go. Ball, 1-1. Good friend of ours is going live out until further notice. You want to go check him out? 1 ball, 1 strike on Harrison. Lines in the right field, base hit. 5th hit of the game for the White Sox. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Batting .256 on the year. One at first, 1 out for Chicago. Right-hander and right-hander. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. So I believe that's the final score. Toronto beat Tampa Bay 3-1. They'll move a game ahead of Tampa Bay now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball in the shallow center. Riley Green is there. 2 outs. 2 outs. Runner at first for the White Sox now. Yoan Moncada. Third baseman comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Sitting 212 on the year. Outside for a ball. So top of the 7th, Baltimore's beating Houston 7-6 now. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Vince Velasquez is in the mound for Chicago. Runner at first for Chicago. There's the 1-1 pitch. Pops it 5 ball, shallow left field. And that'll end the inning. Stays 7-2 Detroit. Okay. We'll go to the top of the 8th. 7-2 Detroit. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors. White Sox 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Vince Velasquez on the mound for Chicago. Candelaria, Barnhart, and Baду will be coming up for Detroit. Badoo's 1 for 2 with the run, and a walk and a strikeout. That 194 on the year. Low for a ball. Candelaria is 1 for 3 tonight. Ground ball. Oh, underneath the second baseman out in right field for a base hit. Second hit of the night for Candy. Tucker Barnhart comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with the run scored. 215 on the year. Right underneath his glove out there, and right shallow right for the second baseman. They had to shift on. Oh, no, it bounced over it. Okay. Looked like he was going to cover it, and then it bounced up. Barnhart batting left-handed. Right-handed pitcher. Pops it up. Foul. Garrett Hill's warming up for the Tigers. I think they like that kid for the bullpen. So you're not going to see him starting, I don't think. There's a ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the eighth. Runner at first for Detroit. Tucker Barnhart at the plate. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the eighth. 7-2 Detroit. Ground ball over to second. Over to first. Double play for Chicago. 2 outs. Akil Baddoo comes to the plate for Detroit. It was 6-5-3 on the double play. Yeah, Baddoo 1 for 2 with the run scored. He's got a walk, a strikeout. Beat out a bunt his last time up. Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. $194 on the year. Down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Riley Green's on deck if Baddoo gets on. Outside. 3-1. Fouls the bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Houston and Baltimore are still playing at the end of this game, we'll extend the game out. Seattle and Kansas City still tied 5-5 in the seventh, as Baltimore leads Houston 7-6 in the top of the seventh. Outside for a ball. He walks him. So Baddoo gets on again. Riley Green, who's 3 for 4 with 2 runs, an RBI. Tigers have walked twice, both of them Baddoo. They have struck out 5 times. So runner up first, 2 outs. Riley Green at the plate, left-handed batter. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Throw over to first, safe. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strikes him out. That ends the inning. Stays 7-2 Detroit as we go to the bottom of the 8th. All right. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Garrett Hill's coming in for Detroit on the pitch. Coming up for Chicago will be Jose Abreu, Eloy Jimenez, and Gavin Sheets. There's the first pitch. Strike on the inside. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball in the right field. Castro's there. 1 out. It's still 7-6 Baltimore in the bottom of the 7th, and in the top of the 8th, Seattle and Kansas City are still tied 5-5. So Garrett Hill has a 4.19 earned run average, 33 strikeouts, 25 walks, 1.34 whip, 53 2/3 innings. Eloy Jimenez comes to the plate. He hit a home run. He's 1 for 3 today. Batting .310 on the year, and I don't know how he hits with his left foot facing inwards, but he does it. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. Shallow right field. Castro's there. And there's 2 outs. Oh, sorry, King.
All right.
Hang on this way. I got to unhook this.
Okay.
You there?
Down here.
How we doing, brother?
Good.
So the Tigers got 2 outs now, bottom of the 8th, 7-2 Detroit, and Gavin Sheets is at the plate, right fielder. He spotted that back-to-back home run inning back in the 4th inning for Chicago.
Yeah, I saw that. I got the game on right now.
Baltimore's trying to beat Houston. They're ahead 7-6.
Oh, good. We need their help.
They need Kansas City to beat Seattle, and they're tied 5-5. So we'll go to the Baltimore game if you want to after this. I can do it live.
Oh, good. Dodgers up 4-0.
You're not going to do any games until the playoffs then, or?
Yeah, it's schedule-wise. That's why I got a lot of basketball coming up.
Okay. Foul ball.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike on Gavin Sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Pokey Nation was on for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw it in the chat, and then, he's been, under the weather.
There's the pitch. Chopper down to first. Torkelson takes it, and that'll end the inning. So after 8, it's still 7-2 Detroit.
Yeah. 1 more inning.
1 more. Seems like the game got a little long after the Tigers scored them 4 runs.
Yeah. All right. So Orioles need to get 6 outs. They're teasing themselves back into the race.
Yeah, especially if Seattle loses.
Yeah.
They're 3.5. I think they're 2.5 or 3.5 behind. 3.5 behind Seattle, I think. 2.5 or 3.5.
Yeah. And then the question is, which direction you want to go here? Tampa Bay, Toronto, because they have similar records.
Well, they're going back and forth, and Toronto won tonight, so they're game up on Tampa Bay because they were tied.
Mm-hmm.
They were, I think, a half a game ahead of Seattle, if I remember right.
Right.
I got copyrighted on that music I used from Canva on those ones, so I just took them down, and then I made this Tiger one. I didn't even put any music on there. I was going to do it through YouTube, but I decided just not even putting music on it.
Yeah. Okay, it's just not me.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure it out. Like I told Robert, I said, hopefully next year I'll be able to do a lot of games. So this is
Right.
more of a tutor to get into it for next year full time.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Now I realize what my problem for monetization was.
So it was that one you monetized it before you were monetized. Huh?
Well, it was the original Google account that I didn't use, and plus I couldn't get into it for a year and a half. So if I would have used that email address for Google, I would have been monetized.
So do you see the background? Look what they did. Now it's a 2D.
Oh, really?
That's the gameplay.
Jeez.
I was like,
Oh,
when I
wow.
first brought it up, I was like, what the heck is this? And then they got 3D, which is even worse.
Yeah. Jeez.
All right, coming up, Javi Baez will lead it off against Vince Velasquez here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses.
Right.
And he's been pissing off the White Sox fan today with his 3 homer last time up. Lines in the left field, base hit. 14th hit of the game for the Tigers.
Yeah. Where was this all season long?
Like Robert said, the Orioles woke him up.
Yeah. You know that. Yeah. You know, those last 3 games, Orioles and Toronto, could actually mean something.
Well, it could, but it could really mean something. We played
What?
Seattle the last 4 games of the season at Seattle. So we're not only did we take 2 out of 3 from Baltimore, we could really help them out or hurt them one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? If we beat Seattle all 4 games, they get and Orioles get in the playoffs, we help them.
Yeah. You won't make Brett happy.
Hello, Faye. I guess it's Faye. Simply, whatever your name is. Asked her, I said, how many names the Filipinos have?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Harold Castro's at the plate. It's 0-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Takes a ball 1-1. Castro is 3 for 4 with a run scored, 3 RBIs. He had a 2-run homer, and then he knocked in a run in the 5th. At the time, he had all 3 RBIs for Detroit before they scored 4 in the 7th.
Yeah. Hi, Simply.
Yeah, that's Faye.
Oh, Faye. How many accounts do you have, Faye?
Fouls it off, 1 and 2. They got a hurricane heading their way for Monday
Oh.
over there in Florida. It's just time for you to go on vacation and fly out of Florida. On deck is Miguel Cabrera, in the hole is Spencer Torkelson.
Mm-hmm. I think I wore myself out on the stream yesterday.
Bottom of the 7th, Orioles leading 7-6. They have the bases loaded with 1 out.
Good. Come on, Robert.
Yeah, because then I can split the screen once I get off of this game.
Yeah.
On the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, that basketball stuff. You're doing what, 1 or 2 a day?
Yeah, well, just 1, but yesterday's game was won at the buzzer. I don't know. I clipped it and sent it to you guys.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's why I sent that clip, because I was making that call. And, yeah, right at the buzzer, that dude makes it from
On
the
our
corner.
group chat one? I didn't see
Yeah.
it. Oh, I didn't see it. Huh.
Yeah, I just had to click on it, and then you just saw me go crazy, lose my mind.
Faye said hiding hates.
Yeah. Hiding haters. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna hate. You're gonna hate when that hurricane hits down there. She ain't never been in one before. Strikes out
Yeah.
Castro. So there's one out. Runner at first. Miguel Cabrera at the plate. He is 0 for 4 today. 254 on the year.
Yeah.
He is the Tigers' Roberto Clemente nominee.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
You've been getting a lot of people in the basketball still, or is it slowed down a little bit?
Yeah, well, I did the Philippines League, the PBA, so they're back on YouTube with the group. So I was like, hell yeah. Well, the team they played is from China. They're from the Chinese Pro League, and they're supposed to kill them by 20 or 30, but this team hung in there.
So did the Philippines win or no?
No, they lost at the buzzer.
Wow.
They lost to that one guy named Miles Powell. And the coach is from Australia, the Hawks team from the NBL.
I was watching a little bit of the Michigan game today on YouTube, and then it got knocked down. So,
Jeez.
oh, almost hit Cabrera inside. 2-1.
Yeah. Biggie. Let's look at.
So, what do you think? He comes back next year? Do they figure out a way to have him not come back, or?
Hopefully
I think he comes back. You know, one reason I think he comes back because he wants to do a tour. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Man, St. Louis tore you guys up last night.
Yeah. We didn't even. Yeah, we just like conceded after Pujols. I was gonna do the game, but then I saw it was on Apple TV, and I said, "Screw it!" I canceled the stream.
There's Robert. Robert's in the chat again. Hey, Robert.
Yeah. Come on, score some more runs. Don't leave the bases loaded. Don't leave 3 runners on base.
I know it. You got the bases loaded, 2 outs, Robert. You guys better score something.
Yes, we want to hurry up and clinch the best record in the MLB.
Hurry up, go out there and give him some more coffee. Cabrera hits it to left field. That'll be caught, and that's 2 outs with the runner at first. As Spencer Torkelson to come up. He's also 0 for 4 today. Out until further notice is doing a premiere right now.
Who is?
Out until further notice.
Oh, okay. Andrew.
555. We need them all. Yeah, you need them all. You betcha.
Yeah. Come on, help. Help. We want to hurry up and set a rotation, and then we lost Dustin May for the rest of the season again.
Again? He's out again?
Yeah, it's a back issue.
Oh, man.
But he's not. Yeah. So he ain't pitching again till postseason, or he's done.
So who do you think your starters are going to be for the postseason?
Right now, Urias, Kershaw, Tyler Anderson, and then maybe Catman Gonsolin if he gets back. There's our 4.
They didn't even score a run, the Orioles.
Yeah, damn it. So I need 6 outs.
We'll be switching over to your game when this one's done, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is Kershaw pitched already since he's been back?
I think, yeah, he's pitched 2-3 times. I think he pitches tonight. He's actually pitching tonight, I think. Yeah, 4-0, bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, there's going to be a letdown in St. Louis after last night because of Pujols, you know.
Yeah.
You get so pumped for it, it's a letdown afterwards.
Yeah. Kershaw, 3 innings, 5 strikeouts already.
Yeah, I'm gonna, Robert. We're gonna do a bonus.
Yeah.
Baez gets down to second on the pass ball. 1-2 count. And
Yeah.
2 outs. We're in the top of the ninth, 7-2 Detroit.
Yeah.
Then you guys got to figure out your closer situation for the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, Crabman does well when he's not in a safe situation.
There's a drive down to third. Throws him out.
There we go. All right,
And then
3
we
more
get
outs.
into the ninth, top of the ninth, 7-2 still Detroit. Oops.
All right. Of course, Alabama. Ohio State's killing Wisconsin. Jeez.
Alabama won again today.
No, they're still playing right now, but they're gonna win this one. They're up 34-3 in the third quarter.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Vanderbilt. But Oklahoma's down 24-17 to Kansas State, but they're at halftime. Wow, UCLA kicked ass today. So UCLA's 4-0.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Baltimore leads Houston 7-6, top of the eighth. In the bottom of the eighth, Seattle and Kansas City is still tied 5-5. Top of the sixth, San Diego leads Colorado 3-2. Top of the seventh, Arizona leads San Francisco 5-2. Bottom of the third, the Dodgers are beating St. Louis 4-0. Final score: the Yankees 7, Boston 5. Final score: Atlanta 6, Philadelphia 3, and final score: Oakland beat the heck out of the Mets 10-4.
Wow.
Yeah, Tigers are having a great game. It's like they're playing in Baltimore.
Yeah. Wow. UCLA offense, 3 of the 4 games, they've scored 45 points.
Well, let's see. Michigan scored. Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
Michigan scored 34 today, but they only won 34-27.
Yeah. Wow.
And
They
they
were
look like a pretty good team. Their quarterback there is Tupila's brother, I guess.
Oh, okay. So it's not McLemore, or they're taking that ball away from him.
All right, bottom of the ninth. Garrett Hill's still on the mound for Detroit. A.J. Pollock will lead it off. He's 2 for 3 today, batting .245 on the year.
Wow. Michigan
inside 1-0. Huh?
Yeah. Michigan State got their asses kicked at home ever since they lost to Washington.
They lost to Washington today? Wow.
No, they lost to Minnesota today at home, 34-7.
Wow. There was a ground ball to third. Candelaria up. Throws it over first. 1 out.
Yep.
Robert said, we made the Tigers hot. How many times you guys say hi to Robert, Faye?
Yep. Astros, Orioles. Yep. So they're at the top of the 8.
Faye's going to experience her first hurricane, Robert.
Yeah.
So Grandal comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Catcher
Another former Dodger.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Takes a strike on the outside corner.
Yep. We gave Ed some valuable players.
And they're not using it well at all.
Yeah.
I think this will knock them out right here pretty much. They're 8 games back at Cleveland. Is Cleveland, did they win today? Or can't remember if Cleveland played today or not.
I figured they would. It's a weekend.
Yeah, that's true. I think they played earlier.
Let's see. Yep, they beat the Rangers.
So this will make it 3 games.
Yeah.
For the magic number for Cleveland to win the Central.
Yeah, they're 8.5 back, and they're about to go 9 back.
Yeah.
Yeah. The White Sox will become 500 if they don't rally here.
Surprised me. I thought Chicago had they were what 2 games out when the Russo left.
Yeah.
They got within 1, and then they just fell apart after that.
Yeah.
Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody out for Chicago in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah. And Seattle has bases loaded. Oh, they stranded all the bases loaded, the Mariners in the top of the 8th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where's Brett? He's not going to be happy.
See, Robert needs Seattle to lose. I need Seattle to win.
Yeah.
But Robert needs Seattle to lose more than I need Seattle to win. Because if Seattle wins, then we're 2.5 behind Kansas City to get out of last place. So I guess it's more important for Robert's team to get them a wild card.
Yeah. And then San Diego's up 3-2.
Sorry, two outs, nobody on. Now as Mark Payton comes to the plate. This is only his 2nd game he's played in. He's 30 years old.
Oh,
he had
wow.
35 home runs in AAA this year.
This is a nice present for him.
Yeah. Yeah, they called him up. This is the 2nd game he's played for the White Sox. 2nd game in the major leagues, I guess.
How many guys can say they've been to the big show?
That's it. That's just it, man.
Yeah, he can now say that.
I don't know what. I wonder what they get paid in AAA these days. They make decent money.
Not as much. They don't make as much, but
Swing and a miss.
especially if you're a journeyman, I think. But him hitting the field, the active roster will bump his pay.
Okay.
Just
well,
one time.
You're still making more than working in a grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Outside, 2-2. 1 more strike and the game is over.
Yeah. But in single A and double A, you make more working in a grocery store.
Yeah.
Unless you're got a huge signing bonus.
3-2. I think this is suited for Grant Hill right here. As a starter, he would go 3 to 4 innings at the most. I think he's suited for a bullpen. I think the kid that started tonight, Hutchinson, might be a bullpen guy too.
Yeah.
Some of these starters you see, they go 2 and 3, 4 innings, and then they poop out.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that could have went either way right there.
Yeah.
He walks.
Come on, get out of here.
I mean, bottom of the 9th. Hell, you ain't got no place to go, buddy.
Yeah.
Josh Henderson will come up. He's 1 for 2 tonight.
Okay. Cox for the 8th, 1 out, runner on first for Houston.
Seattle and Kansas City have been tied 5-5 for quite some time. They're in the top of the 9th.
Yep. Well, we have a lot of excitement here.
Is there a wild card chase going on in the National League too? Is there more than 2?
Yes. Milwaukee won, so San Diego and Colorado, that's why I brought them up.
Okay, San Diego leads 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs.
Yep, and the other night, Colorado walked it off.
So those 2 teams are fighting for the wild card?
Yeah, because who's going to be – it could leave San Diego or Milwaukee out because Milwaukee's within striking distance right now.
Hey, what you do is you get a bottle of whiskey and just drink it while the Hurricanes hit. You won't feel a thing.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at first. Josh Hershon at the plate. Fly ball in the center field. Riley Green is there, and that'll do it. Tigers win it 7-2.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And Hutchinson, I think, gets the win on that. And we're going to switch over to the Houston Astros at the Baltimore Orioles. I think King is going to stick with me for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got to figure out how to do this.
Yep. I'm trying to get over there. Wow. Come on. All right. Here we go.
So that's the final score on the Tigers game, 7-2. We're going to do a little bonus baseball here.
Yes.
We are in with Houston and Baltimore, and we're in the top of the 8th. Baltimore leads 7-6.
Yeah.
And, looks like there are 2 outs.
Yep.
Runner up,
Bautista just struck him out.
Okay.
Wow, they brought him in early for a 6-out save.
Let me get rid of this page here for us.
All right, 2 down.
So bonus baseball, Houston at Baltimore.
Yep.
14 hits for Baltimore, 7 for Houston. Wow.
Yep. Grills up.
Fly ball deep to left field. Hayes is running over there. Can't get to it. It drops. That'll end up with a double. Here comes the runner in to score. Throw to
Damn
third.
it.
The run scores. And it is tied up 7-7.
Brand new ball game. Both teams have scored a touchdown and an extra point.
Alvarez ran through the stop sign, they're saying.
Wow.
They had the stop sign up for him, they said, and he ran right through it. Let's see here. That ball just died when it hit the ground.
Yeah. Damn it.
Pettis had the stop sign up, and he ran through it and scored, and it's 7-7 here in the top of the 8th now. 2 outs for Houston. Runner at second.
Yeah.
Chaz McCormick at the plate.
Yep.
Felix Bautista is pitching for Baltimore.
Let's see. Yep.
There's a ball. Nobody's happy about it.
If the Padres lose, they'll be only 1 game ahead of Milwaukee.
Who's on the outside? Who's the fourth?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's looking okay.
They won earlier today.
Seattle and Kansas City is still tied 5-5 in top 9th. I'm going to split my screen so I can watch that game too.
Yeah. Come on.
There's a base hit for Seattle. Looks like they got runners at first and second with 1 out in the top of the 9th.
Mm-hmm. Again. Good catching for
I'm hoping my generator don't run out of gas.
not
I lose my
good.
lighting.
I think Brett is probably working. That's why we're not seeing him around making
I
his
saw him
rounds.
earlier today. I saw him earlier today on a couple streams. So yeah, he probably is working.
Yeah.
But I usually don't see him on mine too much.
Yeah. Do a Seattle game, he'll be here.
All right, way over the catcher's glove, and the runner goes down to third. Man,
Jeez, ball 4.
Runners are at the corners now for Houston with 2 outs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, Robert.
He was texting me earlier about the Michigan game.
Yeah. Come on, Robert. Do your job.
Yeah, Robert. Give him some more coffee. And
Robert.
in the other game, it's 5-5. Runners still at first and second with 1 out in the top of the ninth with Seattle.
Yeah. All right, Mound Visit.
And San Diego still beating Colorado 3-2, top of the seventh, but they have a runner at second with 1 out.
Wow, so we got all kinds of action going on tonight.
Yeah, that's going to get exciting for the next couple of weeks now.
Yeah. Maybe on the last day do an MLB stream, and if there's teams trying to grab a wild card spot.
Yeah.
That
Well, I'm
might
going
be
to do
good.
it whenever I can now with just all this going on.
Yeah.
I just, the other day, my van broke down. The engine went out on it, so they put me in this van. It's a smaller van.
Oh,
It doesn't have the lighting that the other van had in it, so I got to run my generator to keep lighting. So if I run out of gas,
yeah. There it goes.
I mean, I've been going for a little over 3 hours now, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, let's get out of this.
That was a pretty quick game with Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh, Seattle's got them at second and third now with 1 out, so it must have been a pass ball or something.
And they're in the
Well,
lead 6-5.
Oh, 6-5, so they got a base hit.
Damn it.
Well, like I told Robert, Baltimore's got to do it themselves. They got to win. You can't get to the playoffs losing. Now,
Yeah.
when you're 3.5 out or 2.5 out, whatever they are, 2.5, I think.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering. Are you guys being teased or what?
You can't let Detroit come in there and take 2 out of 3 from you like that.
Yeah. We're trying to give back to Robert.
They're showing the Baltimore score now in Seattle.
Yep. Yeah, and Grabman out of the bullpen. I can't use the Baltimore gear.
Houston's still second. Yeah, he's just been busy lately.
Yeah.
He said, King, guys talked to him yesterday. I said, King's still waiting on that Baltimore stuff. I know.
It's gonna be more like when the season's over, he used to send it over, and then the next closer for the Dodgers blows the save.
Strikes him out. That's the end of the top of the 8th. They tie it up.
Good.
Seattle. Get over to the Seattle game now.
Yeah, they're in the top of the 9th, 1 out, second and third.
6-5 Seattle. Top of the 9th. Look at that. Oh, what a play at second. Kansas City's playing their hearts out over there.
Yeah. We got 2 outs.
Well,
Nice
that's what I
play.
told Robert. I said, look at the end of the year. I said, we play Seattle 4 games in Seattle. That could kill you guys right there if we don't play well.
You gonna say, Scotty, you're no help.
I just being truthful with them, I said, you guys got to do it yourself, and you're not doing it when you lose 2 out of 3 to Detroit.
Yeah.
They couldn't even afford to lose 1 game to Detroit. They lost 2. They lost 5 out of 6 to Detroit this year. Turned that
Right.
around. Yeah, we took all 3 in Detroit.
Yeah. It's gonna kill you guys.
Faye, are we going to have a hurricane party or what? I told Faye, I said, I'll go live streaming on Monday with the hurricane. For the hurricane, you could be my reporter, stand out in the wind.
Watch her fly off.
She's like, I don't know what to expect. I said, expect a lot of. I said, you better put some boards over your windows. She said, I'm more worried about flooding because they're right there on the beach.
Yeah.
I said, well, you're on the second floor for one thing. I said, the other thing is you need to protect your windows because that wind is going to blow them out if
Yeah.
it hits you directly. The other thing is tornadoes. It's not the hurricane that kills you, it's the tornadoes.
Mm-hmm. Come
So
on, right.
55 Seattle.
Yeah. 2 outs.
They got a pitching change going on, I guess.
Yeah.
And then coming back to Baltimore. You better switch back over to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Braves won. So Braves are 1 back of the Mets now.
Well, the Orioles got their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Mountcastle, Santander, and Rushman.
Oh,
So they
1
better
and a
do
half.
something. Get a run. You don't want to go extra innings against Houston.
Yep.
Faye says praying she won't swim.
Yeah.
Well, it's Thanks Brooks night tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that? Oh, is he safe or out? Did he touch the bag? They call him out.
Oh.
The Seattle game, man. Come on, Kansas City. Seattle's leading, Robert, so you got to hope Kansas City scores.
Yeah.
No swimming, Faye. Stay away from the windows. Jesus. San Diego still beating Colorado 3-2 in the top of the 7th.
Yeah.
Arizona's
Yeah,
getting woken up.
Yeah.
They played you guys tough, and now they're beating San Francisco.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll look at what's going on.
Wonder if Judge hit a home run tonight. I didn't hear nothing, so I guess not.
Yeah. Okay, so bottom of the 6th. I'm 9th for Royals.
Yep. Yeah, I got them both on because you can do that on the MLB thing.
Not on. I could probably do it on my phone, but
yeah, I'm on my laptop. I can do 4. They give me 4 games I can do at once if I wanted to.
Oh, the mosaic screens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Monday night, feel it, Faye. I still say you should fly out on vacation.
Huh. Where should Faye go?
Well, I thought she should go to Ed, but Ed's in Alabama, in southern Alabama, so that's not good.
Yeah. Right.
Base hit, Baltimore.
There you go. Good.
Anthony Santander comes to the plate. She can fly up to Baltimore and stay with Robert on the boat. Seattle's got Munoz coming in.
Yeah.
Kansas City has to score at least 1 run to keep that going.
Yeah.
Orioles score a run, they win.
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully Kansas City can have a 2-1 walk-off. Let's see. Want to update the ticker with the bonus coverage we're doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching both games. Bottom of the ninth.
Time for a ball.
Ooh.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first for Baltimore. Bottom of the ninth, 7-7 ball game. Over at the
Yeah.
Seattle game, it's a 1-2 count. Fouls it off. And nobody out, nobody on. 6-5 Seattle leads. Fly ball deep to right field. Gone. Orioles win 9-7. Now they gotta hope Seattle loses. Yeah. Yeah, they're
We're in the
2.5.
bottom of the eighth.
No. Oh, are we? I
I
thought
wish
we
we
were in the bottom of the ninth. Shit.
No, bottom of the eighth. I wish we were in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, we're in the bottom of the ninth in Seattle. Or in
Yeah.
Kansas City. Okay, I got
Yeah.
confused. 9-7 Baltimore in the bottom of the eighth.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
hmm
Oh,
That would have made Robert happy.
there's 1 out. Kansas City's down to 2 outs to tie the game up.
Yeah.
9-7 Baltimore now. 2-run homer from Santander. So Rooshman comes to the plate. He's 2 for 4 with a run scored tonight. Is there anybody out for Baltimore?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert. Now you got to hope Kansas City comes back here in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
I think the Tigers woke up their Orioles.
Yeah.
Pissed them off.
6-5. Let's see.
There's a 2-0 count in Kansas City. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth. Pitch inside over on the Baltimore game. 1-2 count. Adley Rushman at the plate for Baltimore. On deck is Ryan McKenna. Did it hit him? No. Just missed his left leg. King needs you to win? Oh, yeah. For the Astros.
Yep. Yep. We want
Who's
to
the
clinch
ball
the
low?
best record.
2-2.
Whoa. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 pitch. High, ball 3. 3-2.
Oh, funny. Both batters is at 3 balls, 2 strike count.
No, I'm trying not to. That's what confused me last time. Bottom of the ninth. Up the middle, base hit for Kansas City. Strikes him out for Baltimore.
So Kansas City have the winning run at the plate now.
Yep, winning run at the plate. Tying run is at first. They got one out.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan McKenna had to play for Baltimore. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go, Royals.
Oh, broken bat. Ground ball towards first, and there's an out. 2 outs for Baltimore.
Yeah. So 2 outs.
There's a deep fly ball. Kansas City caught in front of the wall. 2
Damn
out.
it.
Man, that would have won the game.
Yeah. Damn it. Just saw it. Okay. Well, still got one more out to work
Two
with.
outs in Kansas City with the runner at first.
Yeah.
They need to score at least 1 run to keep their game going. For Baltimore, Austin Hayes is at the plate, takes a strike on the first pitch. Inside, tight, rather tight. 1-1. I can't tell who that is. Oh, Melendez is at the plate for Kansas City. He's 0 for 4 tonight.
Oh, hopefully he's due for a hit.
Yeah.
Or shit. Or dang, just get on base.
Oh, strike on the first pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Orioles. Fly ball foul for Kansas City.
Robert downstairs watching the game.
Huh?
Robert's downstairs watching what's going on.
I don't know. Doing laundry and watching the game.
Yeah. Because this is when the game's over. That's a mad rush.
2-0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Kansas City. 1 strike away from Seattle winning again. Fly ball, Kansas City is going to be out as Seattle wins 6-5 against Kansas City.
Dang it. Yeah. We're going top of the ninth. Dodgers up 6-0. Ah, crap. Padres up 8-2.
I got 6-2.
Yeah. I have 8-2 now.
All right, so we're going to top of the ninth in Baltimore. The Orioles lead 9-7. They have 16 hits.
Yeah. And the Dodgers pounding the Cardinals tonight, 6-0.
I think Felix Bautista is their closer now, right? Baltimore.
Yeah. Kershaw's coming back out for the top of the 5th.
Looks like San Diego's got that game, huh?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Mariners win, Robert. Sorry.
Yeah. You got to win there. Keep pace.
You got to catch Seattle before the last 4 games of the year because they play Detroit. So
Yeah.
you don't want to rely on Detroit.
Yeah. Robert, let's get us 3 outs. And the Dodgers can cruise tonight, and we'll be 6.5 ahead for the best record.
Ahead of Houston.
Yeah. So kind of wrap this up by this weekend or against the Padres.
Who gets home field this year? National League or American League?
Doesn't matter. Best record.
Oh, best record. I got
Yeah.
you.
That's been the case for the last 3-4 seasons.
Now, is that the best record of the final 2 teams going to the World Series?
Yep.
First pitch is a strike to Christian Vasquez. He's pitch hitting 271, 8 homers, 48 RBIs.
Yeah. No, he was with the Sox earlier.
Tops a foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Trey Mancini's on the bench. Wow. Jose Altuve is on deck. Fouls it off again.
Mm-hmm.
No balls, 2 strikes. Little looper in the right field for a base hit for Houston.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Single. Tying run is at the plate.
And the leading runs on deck.
Jose Altuve is the man at the plate.
Yeah.
He's 1 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a walk tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hit a home run in the 3rd inning, Altuve.
1 for 3.
Yep.
Let's get a 2 ball here.
So did you get the NFL Plus or no?
Nah. Problem is I'm not going to be able to do a lot of NFL games. So unless I'm going to stream a lot of it, I would get it. But
Yeah, I'm not doing any.
yeah, so that's for a reason I'm not getting it.
High and tight. 2-0.
Plus,
I'd like
Brett
to do
does
some
all the
college.
Raiders game.
I'd rather do college games than NFL, I think.
Yeah. Plus, not a lot of streamers are doing college football. It's too hard to.
I don't see why it's hard. Outside ball, 3-0. Man, oh man, Bautista is not.
Yeah.
Robert, run out there and get Bautista a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's so many teams, so not everyone's gonna be able to do. There's over 100 college football teams.
Yeah.
Like NFL, there's only 32, so it's easy to.
Well, and if you're not one of the big teams, you're not on TV much neither.
Yeah.
Ball four, he walked him. First and second,
Yeah.
nobody out. For
Damn it.
Houston, the lead run is at the plate now.
Mm-hmm.
And Diaz, shortstop. He's pinch hitting for Pena.
Yeah.
Oh, he came in already. All right. I thought he was just out pinch hitting.
Yeah.
Come on, Bautista. Get your shit together, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So later on, if I activate YouTube TV on a certain month, I might do, some college football.
Pops it up on the first pitch. Center fielder has it. There's one out. We'll take it.
Yeah.
That brings up Udon Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 to run, RBI, 2 walks.
Yeah. Let's get these out.
Well, like I said, I was watching the Michigan game on the YouTube, and all of a sudden it said, "Whoop." It just
Yeah.
no longer available. Okay. But I think DoFu does a lot.
Yeah. So one
You
down.
probably get a lot of games over there, don't you?
Yeah. But it's just the time, so I don't want to be up at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Takes the first pitch for a strike. Alvarez does. Alex Bregman's on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem you got. You'd have to do the Saturday night or Friday night game.
Yeah. And then I got Brett doing the Raiders, so that's fine. I can just join in.
All right.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
Yeah.
Do you remember Bruce Sutter?
Huh?
Do you remember Bruce Sutter?
Yeah.
St. Louis and Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
That's all he threw was splitters. That's all he threw.
Yeah.
Base hit to right field. That'll get a run in. Nope, they'll hold him up. Bases are loaded.
Jeez. Here we go. Are the Orioles in an entanglement now?
A major one right now. So Alex Bregman will be coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight with the RBI and a walk. There's only one out, but double play or rip it right out.
All right, 1 out. Let's get a 2-ball to end the game. Oh, yeah. You got Alex Bergman up or what?
Yep, Alex Bregman. Ground ball to short or third, over to second, over to first. Not in time. 1 run will score. It's 9-8. 2 outs. Runners at the corners.
Okay, so 2 down.
Well, that just took forever. It seemed like that double play.
Yeah.
I don't know what if they wetted their grass or what. Their grass is slow there, isn't it?
Yeah, it slowed the ball down.
They must leave it high or something. But because even that ball in the outfield, that one that left fielder was chasing down, when it hit the grass, it just stopped. It didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
2 outs, runners at the corners. It's 9-8. Kyle Tucker's coming to the plate for Houston. 1 for 4 with a single. Lefty against righty.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The fans are standing on their feet.
Yes, they are.
Wow, San Diego 9-2 now.
Yeah. Dodgers up 6-0 into 5.
Damn, you guys are late.
Yeah.
Only in the fifth inning. There's a ball, 1-1. Oh, you guys were the last game to start.
Yeah, we started at 10 o'clock my time or 6 p.m. Pacific time. Actually, college football will go later than Dodgers tonight.
1-1 count, 2 outs, runners at the corners. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back, 1-2. Throw it in the dirt. Throw a splitter in the dirt. See if he swings at it. You got to pitch throw.
Yeah.
No, Jim Palmer wants it up and in.
Good old Jim Palmer.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball deep to right field in the corner. That's going to score 1.
Damn it.
Here comes Bregman. He's coming home, and they stopped at third. Man, oh man. 9-9 or 9-8.
Oh, it shouldn't be 10. Wow. So it's 9-9?
6, 8, 9. Oh, 9-9. They tie it up 9-9. Man, he
Second
had
and
him.
third.
That's 2 guys in a row he had 2 strikes on.
Damn it.
And out comes manager.
Yeah. Should have yanked him a batter ago, in my opinion, but oh well.
It's a 9-9 ball game with 2 outs. Runners are at the corners again. Boy. Glad I'm not a drinking man anymore.
Yeah. Oh my God. USC's down 7-3 in the second quarter to Oregon State.
Now you're a UCLA guy?
Yeah.
Robert's crying. Hey, I told you your team has to win, Robert. You can't get in losing games. You got to win.
Yeah. What kind of crap is that, Robert?
Jake Reed's coming in for Baltimore to pitch. Maybe you should trade somebody to the Dodgers and get Crabman for your closer.
Yeah. Robert might be working overtime tonight.
So Jake Reed's coming in. He's 2-0 in 15 games. Got 6.3 turn or 0. Is that 6 or 0? 6.32 on run average.
Wow,
15 2/3 innings, 13 strikeouts, 8 walks.
Mm-hmm.
2 outs, runners on second and third.
Right.
Man, oh man. 9-9, Astros and Orioles. Yeah. Long night. What time's your game tomorrow, Robert?
Yeah. Because they got an early one tomorrow, don't they?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let me see what time they play. Oh, yeah, it's 2 a.m. my time, so that means it's, what is it? Yeah, well, he's going to have to report early.
Oh, play at 105.
Yeah, so we probably ain't going to get to see Robert afterwards.
Base hit. 10-9 Houston. Another one scores 11-9 Houston. 4-run top of the ninth for Houston.
Good job.
Yeah, he's got a 105 start tomorrow. He's going to have to be there about 8, 9 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Robert tonight.
Well, Robert, I guess you can pack your stuff for Thailand.
Yeah, they're going to be what now, 3 or 4 back?
Man, Robert. 11-9. Chess McCormick's at the plate.
Yeah, Houston's making up for 18 innings of no runs.
McCormick's 1 for 3 with a run.
Yeah. So this is crazy. So Astros go what? Over 20 innings without scoring a run, and then they put up an 11 spot tonight.
Oh, really? They went 20 innings without scoring?
Yeah, because there are 2 shutouts.
Yeah, I know you guys had this, Robert. Problem is, you gave up 4 runs in the 5th and 4 runs in the 9th.
Yep. So for 20 innings,
There's the 0-1.
Houston was scoreless
Yeah. Wow.
in this series.
Oh, now he balked.
Ah, that's the worst.
Now there's a runner at second with 2 outs.
Yeah.
You're falling apart out there. What the hell did he do? Did he get stuck in this mud or something?
Yeah, he kind of tripped up.
Look how wet that dirt is. Man, they soaked that field tonight. They must have been trying to slow down Houston running attack.
Yeah. And it backfired.
I think they did. I think they hurt themselves doing that. Pops it out to the pitcher. Let's hit the plate, huh?
Foul ball.
So if the ball hits the plate, when the batter hits it, if it hits the plate, it's a foul ball automatically, right?
Yeah, I think it might have hit him. Let's see.
Oh, if it hits the batter, then it's a foul
Yeah.
ball? Okay.
Yeah, it's a dead ball foul. Yeah, it looks like it hit him.
I was thinking, so if it hits off the plate, it don't matter. That's a fair ball?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember for some reason. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball in the right center field. That should do it. And the Astros only score 4 runs. It's 11-9 Houston. As we go to bottom of the ninth, Astros have 11 runs, 12 hits. Orioles 9 runs, 16 hits. We're going to bottom of the ninth. Who's coming up?
Yeah.
Odor, Matteo, and Henderson.
Yeah.
Man. If you're just coming into the Scotty B show, this is a bonus version talking about the Houston-Baltimore game. We're coming into the bottom of the ninth. Houston has taken the lead 11-9, scoring 4 runs in the top of the ninth. National League, King knows better than I do. San Diego's beating Colorado 9-2 for the wild card.
Yeah, so they're going to stay.
Is that for the 3rd wild card spot?
Yeah, so they're going to, Padres will still, as long as the Padres get 5 more outs, they'll be ahead by 2 games over the Brewers.
Yeah, but in Dodgerland, the Cardinals are coming back. They scored 2 already and got runners at first and second with 1 out at the top of the 6th. In the 6-2 Dodgers. Is Kershaw still in there?
Let's see. Is Kershaw still in there? Yeah, he's still in there.
The Cardinals are coming back.
Yep. So Kershaw better
come back, I guess.
Hope not. 5 1/3. He's thrown 83 pitches. This is it for Kershaw then.
Well, I talked to Robert about this. Back in 1968 was the last year they lowered the mound 6 inches after 1968.
Yeah.
So it'd be more of a hitter's game. And the pitchers, like Denny McLain, Bob Gibson, them guys were talking. They said, after 68, they said, because you lowered the mound 6 inches, there's going to be all kinds of arm injuries in pitchers. Tommy John came around, what, 71, 72 in that era?
Yep.
They need to raise the mound. How about split the difference? Go back up 3 inches instead of 6.
Yeah.
You got to help the pitchers out a little bit. Everything can't be the hitting side. This is getting ridiculous, I think.
Yeah.
So coming in for Houston is Ryan Presley.
Yeah.
Odor will lead it off for Baltimore. But that's just my thought. I mean, because you could see it, man. I mean, all of a sudden it's like fireworks. This is ridiculous. And as much as pitchers are going down with arm injuries, all this has come true that those pitchers talked about back then.
Yeah.
Odor, what is he? 2 for 3?
Yeah.
Odor will lead it off. They got to get at least 2 runs. This thing going.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. With the pitchers, now we're watering the whole game down, and then for the Dodgers, this is the first time Kershaw's going off of 4 days rest today. We've been running a 6-pitcher rotation.
Oh, hammer to right field. That one is way gone for Odor. It's 11-10.
Damn. Why can we have a couple runners on
this? That one. Well, they only need 1 more run now.
Yeah.
Lady Marty, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Kingly Ways here.
Yeah. Yep. Hi, Lady Marty.
Thank you, Lady Marty.
Eleven to 10.
11-10. Nobody out. Who's this? Jorge Mateo comes to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a ball low. Ooh. Hitter's night tonight.
Yeah.
Man, he crushed that. 404 feet. Wow.
Right.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you stopping in, Marty. Did you go watch Andrew's premiere? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here. Well, have a good sleep. I know you work hard over there. Liner right to third base over to first. 1 out.
Damn it.
Gunnar Henderson will be coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get some sleep and stay safe, Marty. They love this guy, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh, for 1 tonight.
Yeah. Gunner.
Wow. What a game.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on here.
Inside for a ball. 2-1.
Yep. All right. So Dodgers got out of it. 6-2. Kershaw 6 innings. I think he's done for the night.
They got out of it, and Kershaw didn't have to leave the game, huh?
Yep. So he pitched 6 innings, so I think that will be it. And he's going off for 4 days rest.
1 and 2. Now, Faye, do you Filipinas, do you have to register your new names when you start a new name on YouTube? Is there a Filipina place where you girls have to say, I got a new name? Strike some out.
Dang
2 outs. Nobody on. Down to the final out.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Reed is due up, the pitcher. See who they're going to have a bat for them.
Yeah.
Kyle Stowers? Never heard of him. Ball on the first pitch. Oh, swing and a foul ball. Man, you took a swing at that one.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike on Stowers.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh my God. Upset alert. Kansas State, Oklahoma. College football.
Oh, he swung at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huh?
Upset alert right now. Kansas State, Oklahoma. They're down by 7 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter at home.
Oh, they came back, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Stowers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down to your last strike and your last out, buddy.
Yeah.
Fly ball, left field. That should do it.
Dang it.
Game is over. Astros win 11-10.
Thanks a lot, Robert.
Way to go, Robert. See, I told you I shouldn't have come over here while they were winning. Should have just left it alone. They would end up winning. Now you're going to say it was all my fault.
Well, now hope the Dodgers
All
can
right.
hold on for 9 outs.
Or you want to do that off site? I'll
Yeah,
close
we'll
this
do-
down.
Yeah, let's close this down.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Faye, you be safe down there. Give me a call if you need to. Don't think of it as a game with the hurricane because it's not. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks Ira, and thanks Lady Marty, Kingley Way.
Yeah.
Tigers win, Orioles lose, Dodgers are winning. Everybody's going crazy. We'll talk to you next time on the Scotty B Show. Adios. Thanks, King. King, what do you got coming up? You want to announce what you got coming up? before I shut it
Tonight,
down?
I got Australia women's World Cup basketball, Australia versus Serbia at 5 o'clock.
What time is
4
that?
p.m. 4 p.m. Philippines, 5 o'clock South Korea, and 1 a.m. Pacific time.
All right. And 4 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. We'll talk next time on the Scotty B Show.